Well, good morning. We have a rewatch today. After Larry's awesome rewatch of last Sunday's game, I just was in a rewatch mood. So I know that that's not his, that's mine. Perfect. Alright, so the teams were me as the Teutons. I had 58, 42, and 53 going in with 5 minutes left. Jake as the Celts. Let me look at him. He was at 60, 37, 25. And Travis as well. Travis was the Spanish. And he was at 40, 34, and 60. That's a low food number, especially for the Spanish. But Travis seems to make the most out of. He makes a lot out of a little, so makes sense. And of course, Loans is the Saracens, trying to mix things up. So that was those teams. On the other side, we had Barzy as, oh my goodness, Barzy as the Spanish as well. He was at 81, 39, and 74 with 3 minutes left in treaty. Then we've got Taylor as the Celts. He's at 67, 46, and 75. And he's just always so good. Why is Taylor always so freaking good? Well done, Taylor. Well played. DJ Lochnex was the Indians, and he's at 21, 37, and 34. Gotta up those numbers, but he was doing good. And of course, young Joel Vercruz at 51, 42, and 33. His trade speed is still getting going, but he'll get there. And yeah, he's the Sicilians, which we don't see the Sicilians often. He was getting weird. I'm going to follow Jake. I believe Jake has a really good game in this game, if I remember correctly. And especially because last rewatch was really ugly for him, we're going to just give him a little bit of extra. So we see here that I'm walling off because our trade is like going right through the front. Looks like we're prepping to cut over here. On the other side, Larry really loves to do these corner shots, and that's what it looks like he's going to try and shoot and do as well. He loves them. He's a monster, but he loves them. Larry's going to be going straight into Taylor, who is getting going. Looks like Taylor's kind of over there already. Celts versus Celts, is that what it is? No, Larry's the Saracens, so Celts versus Saracens. The Saracens are a good civ, especially when paired with the Indians. If I had known that Larry was going Saracens, I probably would have gone Indians instead of Reuben Teutons, but I love the Reuben Teutons, so, no complaints here. Barzy's got his happy walls going on over here. He's like he likes to house wall his base off. Those things. It's like a signature, this is what Barzy does. Okay. And treaty is up. So we're going to pick speed up a little bit. Let me see that Larry is starting to cut. Let's watch over here for a bit until we're still building over here. So let's watch on this end, see what Larry does. So Larry goes, he got Travis ready to plunge as the Spanish as well. Boom, boom. And is Travis going to get in? He's trying to get in. They're like, you guys are just getting done as fast as we can. And Taylor's like, we gotta stop this. Still nothing over here. And the trade's still going through the front. We gotta wall that off, guys. This is sloppy, my goodness. Larry's castle dropped. Taylor's trying to kill the castle. And looks like Larry's in the trade already. Let's go into military here. And we're going to switch teams because Taylor's going to be getting hit. So let's see what's going on with Taylor. Still at 63 and 38. Building the trebs to take out the stuff. And Travis is in. Travis is in and on the trade. On the other side, looks like we're close to rolling. Man, that was slow. That was turtle slow. My goodness. While Taylor is holding like a boss, they're just plunging in. They're not even worrying about all of this. They're just ignoring it and just going. We see that Travis is in. Joel has come and stopped the bleeding right here. We see that he's just like, you shall not pass. Is kind of what's going on here. Meanwhile, they're still fighting. We're cutting. Looks like Jake's gonna be our big cutter. And Barzy's sending everything that way. And we're coming in. Meanwhile, there's a lot of colors over here. We see Taylor's coming, we see yellow's coming, we see oranges here. There's a lot of colors over here. And Joel's here. All four of them are here. Setting everything they've got here. So we cut in, and that turns Barzy. And we just go crazy. Meanwhile, all four are over there. And we're trying to go in. Meanwhile, the crazy continues over here. We see that Barzy's here, Taylor's here. That Alex? I think that's Alex. Can't really tell. Yes, that's Alex. So really, it's... Man, they're just inching forward. And as they're inching forward, we're showing up. And Joel's trying to turn now. You see that Joel has sent all of his troops, and we're just eating them. Jake's showing up and just going crazy over here. He's not scared. He's a honey badger. He don't give an F. So this is Alex showing up now. I think there's something to be said for letting all these troops pool over here. Because I think that that's part of why we were so effective when we showed up. I mean, we let them swing all of their troops over here. So we just kind of walked in, just kind of killed everything that we wanted to immediately. And Alex is trying to... Why are you trying to wall this? You're not going to wall this, dude. Like, we're sending up all of our military. Good luck, maybe. Yeah. On the south end, you see that Larry and Travis have now flexed again and pushed everyone kind of back. Travis loves them bombards. Gets all excited about it. And their trade's still going. You got a bunch of these Sicilian, what are they called? Donjons. Let's see, Barzy's throwing everything he's got. We've got Joel building donjons left and right. Which isn't a bad idea. Like, this is actually a really good idea. Why don't I get some buildings that can come and hold for you? Meanwhile, Larry and Travis are just manhandling Taylor. And Larry's like, I'm gonna just cut around this thing. Yep, and you're... And the fight continues over here. I'm interested to see these donjons against the Teutonic Knights. Looks like Jake's spawn point is too far forward. And Barzy's trying to plunge as best he can. He's not doing a bad job. Barzy's trying his darndest to hold. Barzy's getting in, Joel's getting in. So they're flexing over here. Meanwhile, Jake's, building them nasty sieges. Barzy's taking out all my production buildings over here. And now we're slowing down, we're seeing some lag. So we see that they've now taken over here. So Travis is going. Come on, computers, figure it out. There, no, maybe not. Either way, we see that Travis has 4 dudes, and this whole group is following 4 dudes. Let's see what's happening over here because of that. Oh, they still got troops over here. Okay. Meanwhile, Barzy's winning on this side. Jake's just throwing these. He loves the Celt special unit. He's been loving that unit. And we seem to have rallied. Meanwhile, Travis and Larry continue on with their endless horde. Larry really wants that trade. That's what they've just been fighting for that all game. And we're inching forward. So when you got 1, 2, 3, I only have 3 castles, 4 castles. Yeah, 4 castles. Should have had 10. You know, you win some, you lose some. Taylor's got only 30 cards right now. Not a lot of trade. And the fight continues. Getting all of these, the Road Raiders. We see Alex is here, we see Barzy's holding. Joel's kind of a little bit of everywhere. He's got 1 million troops back here. You gotta get these guys active somewhere. Larry's going in with his expensive Mamelukes. Put those like right here. He doesn't know that though, I'm sure. That's where I want him. Barzy's kind of going crazy. Keeping his team alive. Jake's like, I'm building a freaking forward castle. Use that other effort. While Travis has semi-claimed this side. Larry's building up. Oh, there he comes. Joel's over here, Barzy's over here, Alex has been over here. Taylor's trying to do a 2v1. Hitting Taylor early was powerful in this game. We keep putting Larry up against Taylor and Joel, and we keep winning him, but crazy. So Larry's now cut on his head. Larry's like, I'm tired of this BS. So Larry's gonna take that out, but they can't trade right there. It's not gonna really stop the trade. You see that Barzy is just wheeling and dealing. Kid does not want to say die. But Larry, on the other hand, has taken over on this side, essentially. He's pushing them back. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna put some treads over in here. Meanwhile, Travis is trying to attack production buildings. No. Okay, Travis. You know, there's like a juicy belly over here that you could be in, but it's cool. We see that Alex is throwing. He must have a mountain of food. And he's like, I just gotta spend these resources somehow. But I'm losing castles, and it's not good when you're those guys. When you're the Ruben Tubans and you're losing castles. That's a bad thing. It's not good. But Travis is winning over here. Meanwhile, Joel is holding for the life of him. It's like, I will never surrender. Why is he trying to rock them trebs? And as soon as we see him, we're like, kill the treb! Kill it, quick! It's like the go-to, save us! Meanwhile, Taylor and Joel have kind of stopped the bleeding over here at the cost of Larry's. No, not even the cost, they're just maintaining still. We see that I am still rolling pretty solid. Feels kind of like a theory. You just never give up. Barzy's playing like a hot knife this game. So many units. Taylor got some trebs up. Why not? There you go, Tato. Feels like you're real close. I don't know what Bars is thinking here. Maybe if I cut and find a straight shot here instead of having to go around. It's just very minimal. Oh wow, Barzy got 2 dudes in. I'm amazed. Oh yeah, it's because we deleted a hole right here to let troops through. So Barzy has like a troop left, and no longer. Meanwhile, Travis got in. It's not gonna last very long, but it's still hidden effective stuff. And Taylor's walled this off again for like the 5th time. Well, seeing all these troops like running by each other, our waypoints are very different spots, and yet kind of the same spot. Time for some trebs, boys. That's what we need. We need some trebs to take these out. This one got taken out. This lower side. We just all lock them. Taylor's doing his best Barzy impression. Oh, and there's a hole right there. That's not ideal. And Travis is going. And that died. But he's gonna go for another one. And he gets it through. You gotta be kidding me. I love it. Alright, Travis, where are you gonna send these guys? And all these, I love watching all these troops just following the lead. Oh, they got circled. Oh, but not all of them. Oh, they're gonna go. Meanwhile, on the other side, 1 treb. That's all it took. Trying to just keep stuff alive. Meanwhile, Jake's slinging troops. And Taylor's rallying at this point. Taylor never gets past like right here this game though. And I think that that's really big. When you can keep Taylor's full attention, I think that that's massive for how to beat Taylor at this game. Which is a compliment to Taylor. Wants to go in, but there's no hole to go into. Where are these guys going? Let's go go over here. Boom. Joel's kind of holding. Jake's doing great. Or is he still in here? I thought he'd be dead by now. All these arbalesters going crazy. And this is where Barzy's setting most of his cavalry coming from is over here. And there we go. Travis building just a bunch of onagers now. I don't know what that's about. But onagers are a great time. I don't blame anyone for building onagers. They're a powerful unit. And then moving forward, trade's been walled off. They've literally just boxed in the trade at this point. Other than over here, where it's one giant mess. Jake's probably killed so many units this game. When we look at scores, let's look at scores. Yeah, Jake's killed so many units. And this side is falling. Travis and Lars have seized the day. So, why are we fighting right here? Oh, Joel just got a bunch of units. They're like, get those units to the front. So they're holding. Barzy keeps plunging. You know, he's not giving up. Travis is sending. I think I told Travis, go and hit these. Which is funny because I was making fun of Travis like 2 minutes ago for doing this exact same thing on the other side. I'm a hypocrite. It's fine. I'm aware of it. It's fine. Don't judge me. Paladins, man. One time Austin called Paladins the game ender unit. I think he was accurate on that. I think that's a good name for him. And we're just pushing along, just eating away. You see that Barzy's just going crazy over here. On the other side, they still are kind of just holding, you know? Joel and Taylor are doing a really good job of survive. I'm just filling up this area with troops. And Barzy's sending guys as fast as he can. Moving forward inch by inch. Got a whole bunch of troops here. Need to shift. This game's crazy. Although it wasn't as crazy as the next game that we played after this, but this game's crazy. Next game, for those of you that don't remember, was the game that Larry killed 10,000 units. Which is ridiculous. Jake makes a push, it doesn't happen. Travis is all over the place this game. Just kind of like, you know what, if I'm not going to win this side, I'm going to go to the other side. And then let's do it again. Good for you, Travis. I'm amazed at how well they're doing. How does Barzy's economy look? 75, 155. And still, he's almost a top cap. The only reason he's not a top cap is because we're killing troops as fast as we can. How does Jake go? Jake's at 29 and 40 and 110. Oh, And just like, fine. We didn't even really get in. Like, we never got actually into their base, but I think they just were like, we're not going to win this game. It's over. But they were still very intact, you know. I'm surprised that they didn't put a wall right here as well. Boom. Would have been. Although maybe they wanted to funnel troops this way. I don't know. They played a great game, though. It was a hard game. Hard fought. Our trade was gross. When we look at stats, boom, we see that that Jake had the best military, that Joel had the best economy, and Joel had the best technology as well, and Larry, of course, had the best society. Probably built them Catholics would be my guess. When we look at KD, Jake killed 3,000 units. Holy cow. And Joel only lost 17-13, which is on par with basically everyone. So, good job there. Travis with the most building rates. Travis was a hot knife that game, man. Played really good. And when we look at economies, Barzy with the most food, Taylor with the most wood and the most stone, and Larry with the most gold and the most trade. Funny how those work. When we look at people getting fed, Larry sent 50,000 and received 20,000? 2,000. Joel sent 1,000, received 10,000. I received 41,600. I received a lot. People were feeding me a lot. I think it was food and wood. No, it was food. That's what I was just like that whole game. But I also sent 12,000, so I don't feel too greedy. Jake got 12,000 and sent 34,000. So we were sharing stuff left and right. We see that Travis got 17 and received 14. Everyone was sharing, except for Taylor, who only received. Technology with our Larry with fast feudal and fast castle. How does it compare to Barzi's? Holy cow, they are within seconds of each other. Barzi did have a faster Imperial than Larry, though. So there's that. Travis, of course, had the fastest Imperial. That's not weird. Good stuff, man. Good games. And people going after relics except for Larry and Alex. I think there's something about, not spreading those out and instead having one guy get super good. Larry with the villager high at 278. Crazy games. Good game. Can't wait for our next one, boys. Peace.